Hello and welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review on a miserable Sunday, to be honest. I've got work tomorrow and I'm feeling miserable as it is. I don't need the sun to not come out. But anyway, I'm going to be reviewing this. So, obviously fantastic artwork on the can. Drop the Anchor from, here we go, Black IPA from Black Brewery. Brewed and canned at Black Brewery, Unit 1, 29 Shipstone Street, Nottingham. Shipstones, obviously, if you know Nottingham and you know your beers, Shipstones, what a massive company. And so on Shipstone Street, it's like a heritage to that. Right, let's crack it open. So, Black Brewery, I haven't got a proper website. Well, I can't see one on the internet for it, so. From Brew Cavern, we've stocked quite a few of their beers. Black Iris are becoming legendary in Nottingham, but their beers can be found as far afield as Yorkshire, Cheshire, Birmingham and more. Consistently strong artwork from Kev Gray have been known to put on a rowdy parties with their piss up in a brewery nights. Can't fault him for that. Ooh, that's got some aroma to it. So some of their beers are Endless Summer, which is an IPA, retails for about $4.40. Homeward Bound, another IPA, 7.2%, retails at $6.50. I'm only going on what this Brew Cavern are selling it for. Drop the Anchor, which is a black IPA, which is in front of me, this fella, 6.5%, £6. I actually paid $4.95 from the Bakehouse on Mansfield Road in Sherwood, who are open at the moment twice a week, Friday and Saturday, for a few hours at a time. Those interested should look on Facebook. East Midlands Pale Ale, 6% Pale Ale, £4.80. That's about what I paid for that as well, something along them lines. And Rise and Shine Black Iris Stout, £4.30. So, now I'm sure I've come across Black Iris beers at Robin Hood Beer Festival. I'm sure I have. So obviously black in colour, like a beige head on there. I'm sure I'm getting the coffee in the aroma, but also fruity elements. Alright, let's dive in and see where it goes. Ooh, that's got some taste to it. Can't pinpoint the taste at the moment. So yeah, yesterday I went up to Bakehouse, seeing that they've got Black Iris, and obviously there's no website, and obviously no pubs are open, so the chance of getting beers is limited. They had like a pop-up bar the other week, and I didn't have any money on me at the time, so I couldn't pop up then, as it were. And yeah, so they had free Black Iris beers on sale yesterday, and they dropped the Anchor, East Midlands Pale Ale, another one, and I couldn't see they didn't have any stickers telling you how much it cost. But what I wanted to do was get a selection of whatever was there, you know, for review purposes. And the great thing is, I live in Sherwood anyway, so it's only a small walk over to there. Then again, the brewery's not far away from me either. It's, you know, a couple of miles that way into sunny Basford. Oh. And these guys can't be far away from Shipstones Brewery as well, and Hollowstone Brewing. Amazing that Nottingham's got so many breweries, even little ones, you know. So, nice taste to it, smooth taste. Let me see if it's on the internet. Hold on a minute, no, just being nosy. Oh, there. So, vegan friendly beers. 4,000 people like their Facebook page. It's a good, strong Facebook page. Surprised they haven't got a website. Oh yeah, there was a picture the other day of him building pallets in the brewery. I seen that the other day because I was being nosy. And some new beers they've got coming out. Homeward Bound, 7.2% double IPA. Oh, and this one, Drop the Anchor. Brewed using Weyermann specialty malts, Carifa free for dark colour and low bitterness. Cascade in the boil additions had pine tones to the finished bitterness. And Azeka and Eldorado in the dry art bring the rounded citrus stone fruit character to the beer. I thought it was citrus. It's a very palatable little beer this is. Yes, 6%, so nice strength to it. It's just gone 12 o'clock on Sunday, so I'm alright now, I can have a drink. Although I need something just to cheer me up. Oh, I just imagine now sat in the pub. I mean, this is basically my pub here at the back of me, as you can see. If you've never seen these reviews before, I made a beer wall in the last week, primarily because when all the beers are all in boxes, I can't see my what I've got. So I've done it this way, buttons. I've done it this way so I can actually see what I've got, and. I had, until I went shopping on Saturday and Friday, I had about 185 beers. I've now moved over the 200 mark, all different beers. There's only two that are actually replicated, these two here, that you can't see off camera. But yeah, only two replicated. So, got my own little brewery going off, as it were. And if you can hear bubbling in the background, I've got a rhubarb and ginger wine brew, and a ginger wine brew, both bubbling away. Experimental brews, see how we go. One day I'll try a rhubarb beer brew, see if that's a doer. Using a base beer kit as the base and adding the rhubarb to it, because obviously I can't make the ingredients that the breweries can. But yeah, you've got a base and add to it. It should be interesting in the end. So obviously brand new out. So yeah, around about £5 mark. It might be a little more, it might just be less. Definitely on sale at the Bakehouse, definitely on sale at Brew Cavern in town, Nottingham. And I think Brew Cavern is on Flying Horse Walk. They must still be open in strange times. Although Nottingham City Centre's like so empty at the moment. I'm going back to work tomorrow. Properly going back to work as well, full time. I've been doing 1 or 2 days for the last 6 weeks. It's been glorious. And the weather was glorious too. Obviously the weather's gone crappy at the moment, so that's not helping matters. And I must check out these lads when the time comes to see their piss up in a brewery. And it's not far away for me to get a taxi home. Go down, enjoy some decent beers. I mean, for me it's nice just to get hold of Nottingham beers that I've not had before. Obviously we all know about Castle Rock and Blue Monkey, Lincoln Green, Magpie. But obviously there's all these little breweries as well making some fantastic beers. And it's worth trying them out, especially if you've got a few quid to spend. I mean, to go to somewhere like where I went yesterday, Bakehouse, a little shop trying to survive, in tough times, and going down and getting the beers for roughly the same price you'd pay at the Brew Cavern, or even slightly cheaper maybe. Going down there, and you're helping out the shop, you're helping out the brewery, and you're helping yourself to some new beers that you've not had before. So, beautiful all round. and it gives me something new to review, something different that I've never had before. Although I've got nearly 200 others to review at the same time, but I wanted to get this one out of the way, you know, pay a bit of homage to Nottingham Brewery. I mean, for me at this moment in time, all breweries, if they can, need to redevelop their strategies, as in, you know, selling stuff, having a little like a brewery shop sort of thing to sell. Even if people have to bring refillable containers down, so you're not canning it up or bottling it up, you know, so your product is being sold, and even if it's that way. And I think that's a truly bang on way of doing it, I do, because you can do some good brews, still sell it at a good price, and you're not having to bottle it or can it. It's to keep the money flowing in a little bit, it's got to be the way, isn't it? You know, certainly in my opinion, it's a no-brainer in that respect. Whether the breweries can logistically do it, well, that's another thing. You know, it's easier said than done most of the time. I suppose really in this day and age, at this particular moment in time, should be happy I've still got a job and bringing the money in, because there's a lot of people out there in desperate need of cash and who've got nothing, struggling to feed, struggling to pay bills, and you know, yeah, tough times, tough times. So anyway, so to me, it's like a citrusy IPA, but obviously it's black and with notes of pine in there. Very smooth and easy to drink. Very, it goes down very well. That 6% hits the spot nicely. I could just chill sitting there just drinking it. And I've got another Nottingham beer to review after this. That's 10%. Whew. Got good to see collaborations and Nottingham breweries helping each other's out. In times like this, you know, who you work with makes a big, it's a big deal, really. Will we have a beer festival this year in Nottingham? God, that's an interesting thing, isn't it? Because that's not, it's going to be October, middle of October. I mean, I'm supposed to be on holiday in the middle of October, but who knows, you know. I mean, who knows what's happening with all the countries, because the countries are frightened of letting people in, just in case they spread it. And obviously, yes, scary times. Anyway, back to the beer. Oh, it's got a lovely flavour to it. I mean, it's a pity you can't taste it, but I haven't got taste vision yet. So, Drop the Anchor, a Black IPA, and recently released as well, so that's even better for me. 6.5%, nice strength, good strength to it. And they're on Twitter at Black Iris Brewer and Instagram at Black Iris Brewery, and also on Facebook as well if you search the same. Obviously great artwork on the can. Nice black pour, little beige coloured head on the nose. I did get hints of coffee on the nose, if I'm being honest. Certainly on the taste, the citrus comes through and the pine, but also chocolate and coffee elements, whether they're actually in there or not, or I'm imagining it, I don't know. I don't think I'm imagining it, well, I hope I'm not imagining it. But yeah, Drop the Anchor. My first review from this brewery. We were on my doorstep. At 4.4 out of 5. Very nice. Very nice beer. And that's it for this review. Thanks for watching, and thank you for subscribing, and see you soon. And as always, in this moment in time, stay safe. Cheers.